Hi, Mr. Owlman 8 here. So Power Rangers has been around for over 25 years, and that is a great accomplishment for a TV show. A quarter of a century, a generation. So to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers, I've decided to make the 25th edition of the Top 100 Power Rangers Monster List. Okay, here are the rules. No villains, no henchmen, no evil rangers. And that goes the same for evil Zords, friendly monsters, and foot soldiers. To make it on this list, all monsters are examined by two factors. Number 1, how challenging they are, and number 2, how unique they are. Now before we start the list, I have an honourable mention, and that goes to Professor Cog from Clash of the Red Rangers and Super Mega Force. This monster is very interesting, with his capabilities and design, but because of his classification as a villain/general, he had to be off the list. So, with everything covered up, let's move on to the list. Number 100. Hisser, from Power Rangers Mega Force. This snake-based mutant was able to take on the Rangers with his toxin spray, and the Rangers were almost done for. That is, until Robo Knight showed up. And when Hisser grew giant-sized, he also turned into some sort of snake doom buggy. Oddly enough, Robo Knight turns into a Zord, called the Lion Mechazord. This of course indeed made the battle very interesting. Number 95. Chameleac, from Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. This monster is very challenging. He was able to mimic the Rangers' attacks and powers, including the powers such as the Magna Defender and the Lights of Orion. Of course, the Rangers worked as a team and did so in a more faster and confusing manner. The monster's design is very good, with the whole chess warrior motif and a reflection on the whole tactician/strategist theme. Chameleac. Checkmate. Number 90. King Sphinx, from Mighty Morphin Season 1. A classic towards many fans of Power Rangers, and was able to literally blow the Rangers away with his gust attack, and took on the Red Ranger one-on-one. Eventually, the Red Ranger gets the upper hand, and the Rangers put a stop to King Sphinx once and for all. Fun fact, in Zyuranger, he had a human form, who resembles Pee Wee Herman with an Egyptian hat on. Number 85. Arachnator, from Power Rangers Samurai and Super Samurai. This spider bull-headed themed Nightlock was a tough customer, but since it was conspiring against Xandrid, it got horribly mutated into a powerful savage version of himself. Only until the next season he returned, and of course it was taken down by the Samurai Rangers. Number 80. Stonedozer, from Power Rangers Ninja Steel. This monster was able to level an entire stadium by digging underground and making earthquakes. Eventually he was stopped by the Gold Ranger, then one selfie later, a good old Zord battle. You could say this monster rocks! Diddly-doo! Number 75. Mad Troublous from Power Rangers Ninja Storm. This bull/eye/building themed monster is very interesting by design. Not only was he very tough, but he was able to take on 5 of the Rangers to the point that he would have won. That is until the 6th Ranger of the team shows up and turns the tide against Mad Troublous. Mad Troublous. He is one heck of a town. Number 70. Abracadanger from Power Rangers Ninja Steel. This magic carpet ride of carnage turns 3 of the Rangers into toys, with the Blue Ranger being able to go toe-to-toe where magic is involved. Eventually, the monster's spell is broken and the Rangers made him disappear. Number 65. Centipede from Mighty Morphin Season 3. Accidentally combined with Finster's centipede sculpture and a football, Centipede was made, and he was able to turn most of the Rangers and some civilians into footballs. And he almost made a touchdown, but missed the goal by the Red Ranger and Ninja with their 2 special buckets. Number 60. Cleopatra from Power Rangers Ninja Steel. This feisty feline was able to freeze almost all the Rangers during Christmas time. It required some time traveling and Santa to save the other Rangers. Fun fact, while Cleopatra has a cousin named Cat O'Clock in Power Rangers, in the Sentai they are one and the same monster. Number 55. Gigatox from Power Rangers Super Samurai. A formidable monster that fulfilled its mission into bringing back Xandrid. It also was given a 3rd life by Octoroo, and as a result, after being destroyed the 2nd time, it was able to come back as a bigger, badder monster. It took a very powerful Zord combo known as the Samurai Gigazord to stop this monster once and for all. Number 50. Crosspatch from Power Rangers Turbo. This monster was sent to destroy a magnetic device in order to save the villain's space base. Then it was able to take control of the Turbo Megazord with an evil battery pack. The Rangers had to battle it with their rescue Megazord, and the Red Ranger leaping into the Turbozord. Eventually, the Rangers got their Turbozord back, and managed to squash Crosspatch with the battery pack. But that made him cross and was patched up and grew only to be later destroyed by the rescue Megazord, making him double cross. Number 45. Epoxa from Power Rangers Super Samurai. This Nightlock was able to stick 2 of the Rangers together and trap the rest of them with a special glue. But with the help of synchronization, this monster didn't stick for long, and was later beaten by some powerful Zords. Number 40. Rhinoceros from Power Rangers Samurai. Based on the Baku, a dream-eating monster from Japanese mythology, this rhino elephant thing was able to put people to sleep so he could eat their dreams. But by destroying his mist blower, his threat level was cut in half. Number 35. Nightmare from Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. When the Rangers are trapped in a nightmare world by Hexuba, Hexuba sends the monster to combat with the Rangers. Apparently, Nightmare is very powerful in the nightmare world, and when the nightmare world vanished, it made one last-ditch effort to battle the Rangers. Number 30. Foam Pansy from Power Rangers Ninja Steel. This monster was able to mimic the Rangers' voices and was able to lure them one by one. As a result, he was able to get free of the Ninja Power Stars. But eventually, the others caught on and disconnected this phony's phone line. His design is very interesting, with all the foam parts all over him, along with his wide shape and frame. And that is why he is able to swing into this list. Number 25. Mad Mike from Power Rangers Turbo. Probably one of the most outlandish monsters to ever be on Power Rangers. And how does he take them on? By baking them into a giant pizza. This monster truly lives up to its name. Number 20. Hatchosaurus from Mighty Morphin Seasons 1 and 2. This monster had made 2 appearances, and he was beaten by the Rangers both times. Though it was not an easy feat, for you see, the Hatchosaurus had this ability to rebuild itself, thanks to a thing called the Cardiotron. Luckily, the Red Ranger was able to defeat it, and that made sure that the Hatchosaurus was gone for good. Number 15. Ice Age from Power Rangers Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge. This frosty foe was a recurring monster throughout the series. It was able to freeze cities, freezing the Rangers, and even working together with other monsters such as Stingrage and Meteor, all adding up as one of the best on the list. Fun fact, the guy who voiced Ice Age also voiced Furious from Operation Overdrive, both of which were ice-themed characters. Okay, now for the top 10. So from 10 to 1, we are going to look at these monsters in detail. Number 10. Splitface from Power Rangers Samurai. This killer dodgeball-esque nightlock is very dangerous. Why? Because it could snatch people's spirits. Not only that, he could also turn himself into many red balls, making it difficult for the Rangers to attack him. Number 9. Game Face from Power Rangers Dino Supercharge. As you can see, this sports shed of doom is very interesting by design, and with that, a variety of sports gear that would take on the Rangers, as well as train the foot soldiers into becoming a better fighting force. Long after he was defeated, he was later revived along with Nightmare and fought by Professor Strickler's side. This monster indeed scores well on this list. Number 8. Tankenstein from Power Rangers In Space! In Space. This is something the Rangers don't face often. A monster in the form of a Humvee. It was resistant to the Rangers' weapons and could teleport the Rangers by running them over. And in its giant form, when it was destroyed, it also destroyed the Mega Voyager. Number 7. Dynamere from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. The supposed oxen motif phantom beast can turn people into metal plates. And he would have won against the Rangers if it weren't for one of the Rangers being a twin. You see, instead of capturing all 5 Rangers, Dynamere captured 4 Rangers and a civilian. So the remaining Ranger goes all Greek wedding on the plates and saves the day. So yeah, Dynamere could have won, but didn't. Number 6. Gold Digger from Power Rangers Dino Charge and Dino Supercharge. This treasure trove of trouble combated well against the Rangers, with exploding coins, a pickaxe, and stone slabs that can block and bury the opponent. He also made a few appearances after his defeat, including combining with a monster named Spellbinder to make Spell Digger. Number 5. Rotox from Power Rangers Megaforce. This robot was interesting as it was powerful, and when Rotox was eventually destroyed, it was rebuilt and upgraded. It could also survive the finishing move from the Megaforce Blaster. Stopping Rotox required a lot of effort from all 6 Rangers to Gosei Ultimate Megazord. Number 4. Clockster from Power Rangers Turbo. This fancy thing can manipulate time, so when he touches an item called the Freeze Key, Earth's time becomes frozen. Luckily, the Phantom Ranger sorts things out, and Clockster's clock gets cleaned. Number 3. Heximus from Power Rangers Dino Supercharge. This monster not only grew his own Vivix, he also had a rocket sled and a magna beam built onto it, as well as a bag of coal in which, if one was to touch it, they act like evil elves. Heximus plans to deliver this coal all over the world to all the good people of Earth, and runs his own holiday or something. Before the Rangers could stop Heximus, they need to unbrainwash 4 of the Rangers that were affected by the coal. And once that was done, they managed to cancel Heximus and save Christmas. Number 2. Trickster from Power Rangers Super Samurai Halloween Special. Right from the get-go, Trickster sends the Rangers to a series of dream realms. Of course, the Rangers don't realize this until later on. After a few scenarios later, the Rangers begin to fight Trickster. He then grows, becoming more of a challenge. And even if the Rangers won the fight, the real Trickster would be in the cinema, eating popcorn. Though the Rangers were able to figure it out. This monster earned its spot on the list due to how well it could battle with the Rangers, as well as being a very obscure monster. Number 1. And the number 1 spot for the top 100 Power Rangers Monster List 25th edition goes to the Impersonator from Power Rangers Zeo. Accidentally created by Rita, it was able to absorb any of the attacks that the Zords made. It was even impervious against the Zeo Ultra Zord. Dang. I mean, dang. And to make things even more interesting, the Impersonator hijacked the Super Zeo Megazord. Not only that, she even gets into a fight with another Zord that is also taken by another monster named Cogcharger. But eventually, the 2 monsters were out of their Zords, then they fused together for one last battle. Now, the reason why the combined form wasn't on the number 1 spot was because the combined form wasn't as absorbent as the Impersonator was, making the Impersonator number 1. So that was the top 100 Power Rangers Monster List 25th edition. So from Mr. Owlman8, congratulations on the 25 years of Power Rangers. Farewell, and may the power protect you.